Hey guys, hope you can hear me. Still getting used to this live stream thing. How's it going, everyone? What have you guys been up to? I turned the music up a little bit. Let me know that it's okay, because I want you guys to hear this music, because I'm posting stuff that I want people to discover or know. Right now we're listening to Bear Dreams, good friends of ours. Let me know. I turned up the music. I hope this is better now. All right. I see everyone on chat. How have you guys been handling the isolation? Pretty crazy stuff now. Trying to stay sane at home for, I think it's been a month already, hasn't it? At least here in Israel. All right, we got people from the UK, Israel, of course. I see Spain. This is awesome. Pretty cool that it's so easy to connect with people. Just get on a stream, have a webcam. So I hooked up this mic that I borrowed from my brother, and I hope this is good. I'm just playing a song now by a band called Disconnected. These are friends of ours that you should really check out. They just released a song like yesterday. It's great, and I really hope we get to play with them. We had some plans to play on the same stage with those guys this summer, but it's something that's not going to be happening, so I don't think it'll ever be announced this year. We were supposed to be playing a few good things this year, and I think this whole isolation thing screwed it up, this whole coronavirus. All right, France. So yeah, these guys that we're hearing now is a band called Disconnected. They're from France. You must check them out. And Dawn, about your question, it's actually funny because I was cleaning my room today, because my room is usually never this clean. This is the cleanest my room has been since forever. And I found this. Pretty sad. This is a show that actually happened, but still kind of sad. That we were supposed to have a show in exactly a week, even less, like in 5 days from now, and the show is not going to happen. So on one hand, it sucks that all the shows and all the tours and everything is being canceled or delayed like a year, but I think that we can kind of, it's not a good thing, but at least it's happening to everyone. Like, we're all in it together. That's what I think, at least. I really hope so. Thanks for getting the CD. QMD Custom from Spain. That's really awesome. And I hope we play in Spain someday. We had plans for that too, like 5 years ago, and that also never happened. People don't know how many things are like talked about and planned and never ever happened. But yeah. Thoughts about the Iron Maiden concert. Man, that was one of the shows that I bought. Iron Maiden were planned to play Israel in about a month and a half at the end of May. And it's a huge bummer that it's probably not going to happen. It hasn't also been officially canceled or delayed yet, but probably not going to happen. I hope it's delayed and not canceled because I was really looking forward to that. It's one of those bands that everyone listening to metal or heavy music, and not even metal, like Iron Maiden is loved by so many different kinds of music people as long as it has guitars and distortion in it. So I really hope it happens because I was really excited for that tour, especially because it was the Legacy tour with all of the, the main hits and stuff that everyone knows, and it was supposed to be a crazy production. So I hope it happens. What do you guys think about my cup? It's I got it when I went to see Star Wars at the movie theater. What are we listening to? Give me some stuff to listen to, guys. Give me recommendations for music, because when I'm not playing myself, I'll put some bands here. Let's put on some Israeli metal from some other bands. Let's see. All right, here. These are dudes, friends of ours too, from K9. I'm gonna play this now. For all the people asking about shows, I hope we get more shows booked as soon as possible, but we really can never know what's going to be happening with the situation. Like here in Israel, the news, at least in the news, it's being reported that we're not going to have social gatherings until September, and international flights not until September either. So it's a pretty big issue. I wish we could play something for, I hope we can try and get something together as the band as well, even if it's not a show, or at least like record something all of us together, each one from his own house. We're trying to get something together because it's the least we can do now, or at least it's actually the most we can do right now because we can't go to each other's houses. So hopefully. Let's look at the comments. Let's see what you guys are writing. Aram said I should play the Contortionist. Okay, I'll put that on the playlist. Contortionist Early Grave. Early Grave is also a very good song by an Israeli band called Betzefel. Alright. Contortionist is next, and I'm going to add some more songs that you guys... Oh, you guys have good stuff in here. Okay. Zoo Harmonics, Sabaton, Linkin Park. Okay. Killswitch Engage got 2 votes. I'm going to add Killswitch to the queue. I really like the single that Killswitch Engage released with their old singer, with Howard. I'm going to pick that one because that was a great video. All right. So some people asked to play some songs. I'm going to play one song, but I'm going to test first because I've been playing with the music volume, so I want to make sure the bass is not too loud and the music is not too loud. I have to tell you guys, I'm getting WhatsApp messages from the band in our private group chat. They're saying, why am I drinking in a closed cup? Because they think I'm hiding something, but actually this is water. Our house is kosher for Passover, means no beer. I might have had a beer here, but and we don't have wine right now. So Let's stick to water. Do I like Havoc? Yeah, Havoc are a great band. Yes, for sure. And there's some stuff that you guys have written that I don't know, so I gotta check it out, like Earthside. I'm gonna check that out. And I think I'm gonna play a song now. Let's do a test. I'm gonna get the guitar. Hold on a sec. See. Perfect timing. Just as the song ended. Okay. I'm going to do a test here. You guys are actually also writing... Okay. I'm actually interested in trying to learn songs from other bands. I don't normally... Like, I'm not the type of person that plays covers. I don't know why. Unless we do it officially as the band, but I could try to learn some songs for next time, just for the fun of it. Learn some good songs on bass. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna put on some Walkways. Do you know those guys? Interesting band. Pretty bad, actually. Okay. How was that? I hope I did not kill your ears. How does that sound? Is it too loud? I'm going to play. Okay, let's do this like this. I'm going to do a test. You guys tell me. Yoni's probably listening. He should tell me about the mix. See, I think the music is pretty... Is the music too soft? That was just a test. Please let me know. Yes. See, I asked Yoni to tell me, and Yoni answered. He said the bass is really loud, so I'm going to turn it down. Hold on. Let's see. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's see. We are getting there. Still seems a little soft. Okay, trying again. Thank you. you for your patience, guys. I have the desktop audio all the way up, so this is annoying. It's still soft for me too. I can't hear it well. I'm trying to figure this out. I know what I'm gonna do. Is this better? For some reason, the Spotify is playing really soft. Everything is coming out soft. Okay. I'm doing one more test. This is kind of delayed because I play and then I have to wait like 30 seconds for you guys to hear it and then reply in the chat. So I'm going to do one more test and let me know that this is okay. And then we'll actually start a song. There we go. Okay. I'm going to try this now and let's play a song. All right. Some people asked for Till the End. I guess I'll play that. That's one of the songs I have not practiced at all. Let's do this. It'll be fun anyways. All right. So I have to say, you were never the one. This was not the way. So I forced you out. You were never the one.
Your loyalty is a phony guarantee. You mighty motherfucking move. And it will be mighty fucking move. I don't understand it, but throw it all away. This was going to be till the end. I don't understand it, but throw it all away. I keep stabbing in wounds I can make. Get up, get up, get up, get up.
All right. Let's get back to some background music in the meantime. Cool. So, I want to hear what you guys have been up to in the meantime. What have you guys been doing during your isolation? Have you guys been studying, working from home, playing PlayStation? What have you guys been doing? You can't hear me now. I'll get closer if I need to. Okay, I found out what I need to do. I need to turn down the music when it's playing in the background, but then when I play with it, I have to turn it way up. It's nice to see lots of people are working, actually, because that's not an obvious thing, right? Lots of people are out of work now. I'm out of work now for at least a couple months. So I've been with my kid at home. Luckily, my wife is still working. Oh, damn. I promise I'll do a better sound test next time, so you guys don't have to go through all this stuff. Hey, Lisa from Germany, what's up? This is cool. We have lots of people from a bunch of different countries. I hope this is a good time for you all. Like, some people are still working at sometimes, although it is a Saturday, so. So basically, I've been at home with my kid, taking care of him all day long. He's 2 years old, so lots of energy going around. And when I have a little bit of free time, been playing a little bit of PlayStation. Now I'm doing Red Dead Redemption 2, which is a pretty fun game. But it's long. And then I'm trying to balance that with The Witcher, which is also a really good game. I'm playing that on Switch. You guys want to hear something funny? I have this playlist of songs that we've listened to until now. And then the next song it's offering me to add to the playlist is Katy Perry. Don't know why, but that's fine. The new Doom. All right. I have to check the new Doom game. I've seen videos of it, but honestly, I just got a PlayStation like 3 months ago, so there are lots of games, old games that I still have to play, because like I haven't played anything on a serious console for a few years, so. We're listening to Leprous right now. Song is called The Price. Maybe we should do a cover of Katy Perry. Let's see. I think the only song I know is Dark Horse, but I would do a cover for that. But honestly, I think that whenever there is free time to do something, the guys will be busy writing new music, like new Walkways stuff. So I guess that's why we're not doing many covers or stuff. We did do some fun covers at shows. I think my favorite one was probably Duality. We did Slipknot Duality at one show, and I got injured at that show. This was like in 2017. I tore my meniscus in my knee in the middle of the song, and then I had to do the rest of the show sitting down. And that was an interesting experience. I wonder if anyone here was at that show, because that was a while ago. Brett, PSN, is that the online PlayStation Network? Because I haven't played any online games. Honestly, I have like, my free time is very like random. Like I'll have 10 minutes free here and there. So I do games that I don't have to be dependent on anything else. So I don't have to leave an online game in the middle. I can just pause it and come back to it later. But yeah. The Avenged Sevenfold concert. Those are good memories. I think that's the show that really, one of the shows that got us to a much bigger audience opening for Avenged Sevenfold. That was crazy. Oh, Dawn, I forgot we did Linkin Park too. I think we did that one like right after Chester died, so we did One Step Closer, but I wonder if it's online anywhere. If we find what show that was at, I'm sure we could find some kind of video footage of that. Good friend of ours called Liran, he videotapes tons of shows here in Israel, so he has a huge channel with lots of stuff, and there are a few full shows of ours on his channel too. His channel is called B-Ron Productions. I checked that out. And yeah, I'll share the playlist when we're done with songs, for sure. So when this song is over, I'll do another song, I think. Let's do Bone Deep. Someone asked for that. We'll do that when this is done. Oh, some people know about the video. There is a video then. Oron, that's a good question. I don't know if we have that. Touring Germany. That's one. I think Germany is the country we've been to the most outside of Israel. That's where we've played the most shows. I really hope we can be back, but now with this virus thing, we don't know what's going on. We have no idea when we'll be able to play some shows outside of Israel again. I hope it's soon and fast. All right, so let's do another song. All right.
Always kept my secrets wrapped in pain. I've rarely felt the calm before the storm. It's not thick skin, it's me. A disability, a phantom heart, a severed thought. Feelings that I used to have, now they're gone, blurred inside of me. Something that I used to be, but it died deep inside of me. The shades of my grandhands the scars on my skin mark the way out. It's not thick skin, it's me. A disability, a phantom heart, a severed thought. Feelings that I used to have, now they're gone, blurred inside of me. Something that I used to be, but it died deep inside of me. Something that I used to hate crowned itself and got rid of me. Skin has always been a comfort. Skin has always been a comfort. I want the luxury of missing a beat, the poetry in a pleasant dream for once.
Let's do this. There we go. And we're back to talking. I played this band last time we did a live, but I'm still playing them on repeat. So these guys are called Wheel. So, yeah, that's the Dingwall guitar behind me. I saw that in the comments. I'll definitely play a song on that one too. There are not that many songs on it, and it's still my favorite guitar, but there are not that many Walkways songs on it. Ooh, Eric, that's a good one. The most challenging / fun to play. The most challenging ones are probably the ones we haven't played live much, so we don't practice them often. But that means I won't remember most of them. But I think the one I love playing the most live is Out. But that's on the Fender. I might play that one later. I'll do one on the Dingwall in a bit. Maybe I'll play Bleed Out. My favorite Slipknot song is probably either Duality or Before I Forget. I really love the Before I Forget video. Actually, Duality too. It's two of the best videos for metal bands, like, I think. Duality was just plain crazy, like really wild with people messing up a house. But I liked Before I Forget because they were kind of unmasked, but you still didn't see their faces. There was that whole thing. I really loved that. I remember someone asked me earlier about BioShock, and I never played that. Is that a good game to play? I need a good game to play on PlayStation 4 as soon as I'm done with Red Dead Redemption. I was thinking about Assassin's Creed. Before that, before I got to Red Dead Redemption, I finished Spider-Man, which was an amazing game. I loved it. And I also played Jedi Fallen Order. Those are great. Both of them are great games. August Burns Red are great, but I don't know them that much, honestly. I mean, only the singles that I've heard. I have never done a deep dive into August Burns Red's music. Give me more bands. Give me more bands. All right, people who are not from Israel. We have a few of you guys on the chat. I want to hear from you guys. What are some local bands from your countries that we should know about that might not be famous yet? Oh man, Don, My Chemical Romance. I gotta play them now. That's like such a nostalgic band. Like high school years. Probably Thank You for the Venom. That's what I'm gonna play now. I used to love Evanescence. When I was in high school, they played here in Israel, and it was one of the worst shows I've ever seen. One of the most expensive shows, and it was really terrible. I remember it as a really bad experience, and I was very disappointed with that. But they still have a warm place in my heart because I used to like their music a long time ago. Oh, Brett, I know In Search of Sun. They're really good. Alright, I'm gonna check out I Built the Sky next. But I'll play a song first. Oh man, I don't remember when Evanescence were in Israel. Let me check. June 2007. 13 years ago. I love Bet Sefer. They're also good friends. We got to play together with them. They were also they were the main support for Avenged Sevenfold when we played. So it was really fun sharing the stage with them as well. But I grew up on those guys. I used to go to their shows, to Bet Sefer's shows, from 2006 and on. Like the last year of high school and my military years, I went to tons of their shows together with Useless ID. Another amazing Israeli band. They do kind of more punk, and it was always a great combination. They would do Useless ID versus Bet Sefer, and it was like punk and metal kind of combining, and that's one of the things that got me into metal, because I went there for the punk. And I didn't like screamy music then. Yeah, 2007 was a long time ago. Alright, I'll go get the other guitar prepared in the meantime. I can't find my guitar strap for the Dingwall, and it sits so much lower than the Fender guitar, so I have to fix that for a sec. Alright, I'm gonna set up and play one of the songs on the Dingwall, as requested.
You let it all go. Restless, chasing, angry, hungry. hungry. Fuck this dirty, anxious, worried, eating and pissing, screaming, try talking, whispering till shouting, up climbing, keep running, keep trying, buying, jumping, pushing, feeding, walking, stumbling, crawling, falling, trying, buying, jumping, pushing, feeding, walking, stumbling, crawling, falling. What? Bleed out and heal out somehow with you. Throw away those broken past days, future worries. Bleed out, heal out, and let go. Throw away those broken past days, future worries. Bleed out, heal out, and let go. Yeah, let it all go. Showers the scorch, showers the line, hours the cold, showers the gulp of shit I had the fit right down my throat, still every quote I wrote in practice by rotating me to falter out on you throughout the years. Wrote in practice by rotating me to falter out on you throughout the years. Still need to bleed out and heal out somehow with you. Throw away those broken past days, future worries. Bleed out, heal out, and let go. Throw away those broken past days, future worries. Bleed out, heal out, and let go. Yeah, let it all go. Everything in me is ready for you. To scare you away when the night in me echoes into the light. Or do you embrace it and live with me? Live with me. Here with me. Live with me. Let's go. Bleed out, heal out, and let go. Throw away those broken past days, future worries. Bleed out, heal out, and let go. Yeah, let it all go. Let it all go. Yeah, let it all go. Let it all go.
All right, I'm gonna put on Iron Maiden now, just because I'm bummed about their show. That's not gonna happen here. Let's see. There we go, much better. So, there you go, Aram. That was a song on the Dingwall. I think I need to change strings on that. It was missing some brightness in the sound. But maybe that's just me. It's really weird standing up in your room and playing for people, because that's how I practice. And it's not like playing a show, which is what we're used to. And like, even at rehearsals, I'm hooked up to a wireless system, so I can like walk around the entire rehearsal studio, because I can't sit in the same place, stand in the same place for too long. So this is an interesting experience for me. Hey, A7X Israel is here. I just noticed that now. What's up, guys? Okay, there was a good question here. If you could meet any musician you want, also dead ones, which one would I choose? That's something I have to think about. But like, the answer that comes out like that is probably Freddie Mercury. But then I really wish I could meet Chris Cornell too. So I don't know. What are your guys like? If you guys could meet one musician in all of history, who would that be? I want to read in the comments. That's a consensus about Chester Bennington. Yeah. Some people here in Israel got to meet him. Jimmy Sullivan. Yeah. Too bad that's not gonna happen. Sad, sad, sad. We missed the Rev. Brett, what was May last year? Was that Disturbed? Aram, what you wrote, for the people who don't speak English, Aram said that the best thing that he ever did for himself is to buy a wireless system for his guitar, because then you kind of get rid of all the clutter and the mess in the rehearsal studio and on stage, of course. But I actually saw a funny video. I have to look this up. But there was a band that was playing a show at a bar in the US, a metal band, and the guitarist was underage and they wouldn't let him in the venue to play the show because he was 19 or something and he couldn't get into the bar, which was 21 plus. So he was hooked up to a wireless system and he played the entire show from outside the venue. Like, he was standing on the sidewalk outside the venue playing the show. I'm not a very good DJ. I don't have this music going one after the other. Okay, I'm going to play a band that I really like from the UK. They're called Loathe. Yes, I love In Flames. Those are one of the bands that got us our first big breaks playing shows abroad. We got to open for In Flames for, I think it's been like 7 shows now. They're the nicest dudes, and their shows are incredible, and it was an honor to be able to open for those guys. Super down to earth and incredible musicians. So, yeah. My wife just commented, she's watching, I guess, with my kid in the other room, and he wants to listen to Woody. That means he wants to listen to Toy Story, the Toy Story soundtrack. Maybe that also means that it's time for his bedtime, and I need to go put him to sleep soon. So I think I'm gonna do, after this song ends, I'm gonna play another song, and we're gonna end the stream for today. I promised Ulfik that I'll play All Lies on the last stream, so I played it a couple times today, but I'm for sure going to mess up the bass solo in that song. So that'll be fun. Okay, I'm putting on the Toy Story soundtrack for my kid first, and then we'll do something else. This was one of the most amazing movies. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. And yeah, thanks for getting on, guys. There's a bunch of people online. Thanks for taking your time out of your... I know you guys are all at home, but it must be... You must all have something to do. And you decided to spend this hour watching some dude talk about boring stuff. Don asked if we were ever gonna have flags for the band. So, funny story, in 2015 when we played at Wacken, to kind of get the hype going in the crowd, we printed a bunch of flags with a W on them. And we handed them out in the crowd, like big flags, like they have at football matches, you know, like those big flags, and a bunch of small ones, and it made it look amazing. Like the crowd was, they'd never heard of us before, but the flags were all around the crowd. People really like enjoyed waving them, and it made the vibe so much better. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Jonathan, Breaking Benjamin are amazing. That's one of the bands that I would really love opening for and touring with, I think. All right, I'm going to do All Lies. I got to change the guitar strap first, so I'm going to put another song in the background in the meantime. Brett, this song is for you because you are awesome. And you've been a really cool supporter all the way from the UK for such a long time. This is great.
And all I needed was just one. How can you say that you don't give up?
That's a really good idea about the Vakken show. It is already on YouTube, the full show, so why not stream it? We could do that. And about Breaking Benjamin, if they play in Israel, yes, please have us open for them. That would be incredible. One of the dream bands would be Korn and Slipknot and Alter Bridge and Breaking Benjamin. I think those are some of the dream bands to open for. I hope they all happen one day. All right, I cut this one short because I don't have much time left. I want to do one more song. This one is for Ulfik. That was All Lies. That's from our first album. So, guys, I had a blast. Thank you so much for being on with me. Just so you know, I'm really trying to get the other guys. I'll hook them up with the webcams. Not all the band has webcams. I want them to try doing this streaming too. Lots of us, at least part of the band, some of us are parents. We don't have that much time. So I want to try to get some of them on. Hopefully it'll happen eventually. And if not, I'll be back doing some more streams. Maybe just some random chats here and there. So, thanks, guys. And hope to see you again soon.